back to my channel. Today we pretty much are going to be going through my trash. So today's video is going to be a product empties, products that I've used up, would I repurchase, and I love these videos and I think it's really great to see what people think about a product, like especially after they've used the whole entire product up. So I had a lot of stuff that I've been putting aside and pretty much the trash can is full, so I thought it was time to go ahead and do this. But anyways, if you're new to my channel, then welcome to my channel. Make sure before you leave that you do not forget to click the subscribe button down below, that way you're notified for future videos. If you like these kind of videos, then make sure to give this one a big thumbs up, and if you would like to see what I used up, if I liked it, if I'm going to repurchase it, then just keep watching. Okay, so this is going to be my trash can. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. I guess I'm just gonna like kind of sit this on my lap and go through it. The first thing at the top is the Neutrogena makeup remover cloth. So I love these. I've actually used the MAC ones, but I don't know, something about these, they're just always so moisturizing. And they actually are really good to take off your mascara too. Like sometimes I don't even have to go in with an eye makeup remover because these actually do a really good job, and they're at the drugstore. Typically what I do is I do typically get these at Ulta because they have like 2 packs and it's cheaper. But yeah, I really like these. I purchased them over and over and over again, so they will definitely be repurchased. Actually, I have another pack right here that I'm currently using. So I love these and I definitely recommend getting these. Next thing is going to be Ebates shampoo. There's actually a couple bottles in here. Okay, so actually there's 4 bottles of these. So these are the Ebates dry shampoos. So I love these. They're so awesome. Pretty much, I don't typically like to wash my hair every day because one, my hair is super long. I personally don't think it's great to wash your hair every day because then your hair is not going to build up natural oils. So what I like to do is use these on like the second day. I'll just kind of spray it in the top. I love these because they actually have them in like a darker color, so that way if you have brown hair, then you can actually get these and it's going to be better. Because if you get the one that's for like blonde hair, it's pretty much like baby powder, so if you put that on really dark hair, it's going to be awful. So I really like these. I typically get these at TJ Maxx because they're like $5.99, and then sometimes I'll get them at Ulta if they're doing the like buy one get one half off sale. The only one that I don't like, this is for a hint of color for the light and blonde. It has like a yellow tint to it because it's geared more toward light and blonde hair, but I like these ones a lot better than the blonde ones. By the way, if my eyes are watering in this video, it's because it's super late at night. I'm trying to film this and I'm tired, so just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Next thing that we have is the Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. I really like this stuff. It's really good. It's inexpensive, and I would definitely recommend picking it up at Sephora. I think it does just as good of a job as like the really expensive eye makeup removers, and it's the waterproof one, so it really is gonna be able to take pretty much anything off that's gonna be on your eyes. Next thing, this is the Makeup Forever One Step Skin Equalizer, the base smoothing. I have already repurchased this. This is like my favorite primer because it fills in your fine lines, your pores, your wrinkles. So it gives you like a really smooth surface. You know, for a long time I didn't feel like a lot of my primers worked that great. Like I felt like they weren't doing a good job. This primer is awesome. Honestly, like all of the Makeup Forever primers I think are really good. I have a couple of them. So there's like ones for redness, dryness. They have some that are going to be like radiant. They have like mattifying ones. The mattifying one is like no joke. And I really like this primer, so I definitely already repurchased it, and it's like my go-to primer. Next primer is going to be the Tarte Poreless Primer. It is the Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer. It looks like this. I haven't repurchased this, and that's not because I don't like it. I do like it. It does remind me of the Makeup Forever one, kind of. So this one pretty much does like the same thing that the Makeup Forever one does. It does give you like a clean, smooth slate, exactly what it says it does. But I don't know, it's something about the consistency of this one. So like sometimes, gonna be honest, I go a little bit overboard when I'm putting on my primer and I'll put on too much. And if you put on too much of this, the consistency of it, it gets like bally. Does that make sense? But it gets like where it balls up. Like you know how like you have like a sweater and it'll get like balls on it? The primer like balls up. Like I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it does something like kind of weird if you put a little too much on it. So yeah, I haven't repurchased this, but I do think it's a good primer. The next thing is the MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. and I do have a little bit left in the bottom, but it is like super watery, so I went ahead and put it in the trash bin. Honestly, I probably won't repurchase that. You know, whenever I first started makeup, I was like gung-ho about MAC Cosmetics. I love MAC Cosmetics, and I still love MAC Cosmetics. Like, it's not that I don't like them. I feel like before it was like that was all I ever knew was MAC, and so whenever I started like exploring and trying new foundations, like, you really just need to find the foundation for you. And I think like I was only using the Pro Longwear because it was MAC, and I was buying everything MAC when I first got into makeup because that's just what I wanted. Like, I just only wanted MAC. I'm like so weird, but I thought that foundation was really great, but now that I've tried other foundations, like, I realized that foundation's not good for me. Like, sometimes it would actually break up on my skin. Like, I would like go throughout the day, and when I would come home, like, the makeup, there would be like patches on my face that like weren't there. So I'm like, well, it's not really lasting as long as you would think it would last. So I just think this one isn't one that I will be repurchasing. I love a lot of MAC stuff, but the Pro Longwear, I think that I've kind of like grown out of wearing it, and I really like a few other foundations that are really holy grail for me now. So yeah, probably won't be repurchasing it. Another makeup wipe. What else do we have in here? Alright, next thing is going to be the Urban Decay All Night Makeup Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. It was actually just in my favorites video, so of course I've already repurchased it. I really like it because it does make your makeup last all day long, and I got in a habit where I wasn't using it as much, and I'm glad that I've jumped back on the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray train because it does make a difference in your makeup, and it does really help your makeup last. And then it also just makes your face look more, I feel like, more glowy, because whenever I have on too much powder and I spray it and set it, it kind of just like sets my makeup and lets it like sink in, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be good for the day. So yeah, this is really, really great. They also have one that's like a de-slick or something. It's just specifically for oily skin, and I haven't tried that one, but if you're super oily, you might want to check that one out instead of this one if it's geared more toward oily skin. And let me know if y'all are oily. Have you tried that one? Have you tried this one? Like, which one do you like better? Okay, so I'm like a big moisturizer junkie. So I have two of the MAC Mineralized Charged Water Face and Body Lotion. They look like this. As you can see, like, I was trying to get every drop out of this. But these are really, really awesome as a daytime moisturizer. I feel like a lot of times, like, a lot of people don't talk about MAC for skincare, and I'm not like obsessed with all of their skincare, but I think this is a really good moisturizer, and it works really great for every day. I would repurchase that over and over and over. Two other things moisturizer wise, I do have the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty is a really great brand because they're geared more towards sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, I would definitely suggest this. Really great, inexpensive daily moisturizer. I have one of the Beauty Cleanser Solids by Beauty Blender. Looks like this. Honestly, I think this stuff's good, but I don't think it's like a holy grail, so I won't be repurchasing this. I really like the Boulevard Cosmetics shampoo, and I think it does a lot better job than this does, and it's like half the price and you get more for what you pay. So I won't be purchasing the Beauty Blender Solid. Next thing is my Loving Tan. So I can't believe I already went through a whole bottle of this. This stuff is the bee's knees. Like, seriously, I use it all the time. Like, if y'all would see me under this layer of self-tan, I am pale. Oh my gosh, so pale. This is so awesome. It doesn't streak. It doesn't leave you sticky. It's done in 2 hours. You can wash it off and you're good to go. And it gets you so dark. Like, you only have to put on, like, this is like, I wish you guys could see how pale I like really am. But this is like one layer and it gets you really, really dark. And it lasts a long time. It does fade very evenly. And I don't know what I would do without this stuff. I honestly like keep two on deck. So I would definitely recommend this, and I will always be repurchasing this. I honestly like don't think I'll ever find a holy grail bronzer like that one. Next thing is this Beyond the Zone Turn Up the Heat Flat Iron Protectant. It looks like this. You get this at Sally Beauty's. I love this stuff. I've been using it for like 10 years, and I will actually spray this on my hair before I go in with like a flat iron, so that way it keeps my hair protected from the heat of the flat iron. But you can't like spray it up in the top of your hair, because if you do, it will make your hair like super greasy. So I just spray it toward the bottom. We're getting down to the bottom. Alright, so next thing is a Painterly paint pot. It is like completely gone, So this is my favorite eyeshadow base. Like, I can't ever see myself using another eyeshadow base than Painterly. Like, I've tried some. Let me know what y'all's favorites are. But I've tried some and I just don't think anything compares to MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It's just like my holy grail. Have to have. I freak out if I can't find it because it's that good. Then I had one of the Boschka Purifying Cleansing Gel. One of my favorite face washes. I've already repurchased this. I love it. You guys know. It's really awesome. It's super foamy and I like to use this in the morning, like before I do my makeup. I'll wash my face with this cleanser. So it's really good as well. Then we have the MAC Lightful Vibrancy Eye Cream. This is one of my favorite eye creams and I like that it has a pump. It's like one of the only ones that I've found that has a pump. And I think it does a really good job. It does like brighten underneath your eyes whenever you use it. And it is really hydrating. Another one that I love too is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. This one's a lot thicker, but I love this at nighttime. I have been using it some during the day, but it is really expensive, so I try like to only use it at night with like my nighttime skincare routine. But this stuff is awesome. The only thing I hate is like, I do not like when you have to like stick your finger down in eye creams because it gets like all up underneath my nails. So that's one thing I don't like, but it's okay because it's really good. Last two things, I have a Black Track Fluid Liner by MAC. Won't be repurchasing this. I have found my holy grail in the Inglot gel liner and I don't think I will ever find another gel that's like that dark and last all day. So not that this one's bad, but I probably won't be repurchasing it. Then we have the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love this stuff. Like, I already have my backup and my backup after that, and this stuff is really awesome, especially for like more natural looking brows. So yeah, that is going to be the end of my trash cans. I hope that you guys like this video and enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys love and repurchase frequently. Obviously, there's lots of 2 items in the trash can that you guys know that I love. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!